We, the undersigned, being members of parliament, elected and nominated under the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM party, and serving as such and in various capacities therein, wish to state as follows. Number one, we continue to mourn the passing of our party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, who passed on about 2 months ago. We know that his death impacted us gravely, but we still soldier on, holding on to the principle that he taught us over the years and that he exemplified in his life, including the principles of inclusion, tolerance, democracy, and unity. 2, we are deeply concerned with the emerging and escalating national rhetoric, degenerating into violence and intolerance, as was recently witnessed in Muranga, where the Lamu County Women Representative, Honorable Muthoni Marubu, was physically attacked for expressing our opinion on the 2027 presidential contest. We have also been informed of an incident where Kileleshwa MCA Robert Alai is alleged to have attacked and threatened to shoot Embakasi East MP Honorable Babu Owino due to different political views. These incidents follow hot on the heels of the violence that was witnessed in the recent by-elections, especially in Kasipul constituency, where unfortunately 2 people were killed. Unless urgent action is taken to stem these emerging and unfortunate incidents, 2027 will be rocked by untold violence that is likely to undermine free and fair elections. 3, ODM is the largest party in the country. We are further concerned by the spectacle of self-cannibalization that has been exhibited of late in our party. It is testament to how much we miss the wisdom and iconic leadership of our departed leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, that divisive rhetoric has taken over our politics without restraint. We call upon the party's elected leadership and the wider membership to uphold the tenets of unity and camaraderie espoused by the late Raila Odinga. It is time to walk back on the rhetoric and come together to build a strong party ahead of next year's general elections. Given the positions of trust bestowed on them, we urge the party officials, including Secretary General Senator Edwin Sifuna and the National Assembly Minority Leader, Honorable Junaid Mohammed, to desist from public verbal slurs and return to the table for internal discussions. We encourage the party leader to call for an internal spitting session to avoid the ongoing mudfest. Number 4, even as we appear to self-cannibalize, we can't help but curiously observe that small parties are aggressively and strategically moving to occupy the spaces previously held by our beloved ODM party. It is for this reason that we request our party leader, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, to move with speed, convene the party's organs, and help restore public confidence in the party before we begin to hemorrhage members to insignificant political formations. The current intolerance does not augur well for a revolutionary movement that the Right Honorable Raila Odinga founded on the ideals of democracy, free speech, and justice. Signed this 5th day of January 2026 by the following members: myself, Otiende Molo, member for Ariada; the Honorable Millie Odhiambo, member for Suba North; the Honorable Tom Odege, member for Nyatike; the Honorable Senator Catherine Muma, nominated Senator; the Honorable Dr. John Ariko, member for Turkana South; the Honorable Martin Owino, member for Ndiwa; the Honorable Adumo War, member for Nyakach; and the Honorable Senator Moses Kajwang, Senator for Homa Bay. That's all. Those questions are relevant to our statement, so we can respond to them, and then my colleagues can add. First, as we have said in the statement, we have learned of an allegation of the Alai Babu incident. Neither Alai nor Babu have spoken to any of us, and certainly not in the context of the party. As far as I know, the police are investigating it, and that appears to us to be a police matter. So I do not see how the party would come into such a straightforward police matter. Secondly, Mr. Owino, you asked whether there's plan to have a National Management Committee meeting or an NDC to discuss the conduct of the Secretary General. As we have said here, first, none of us is aware of any such planned meeting so far. But all we have urged is that we have urged our party leader to call the relevant organ to discuss these matters, not just the SG, but the matters that are emerging. So we are hoping that we could actually have such matters and to discuss them within the party, not in funerals or in rallies or elsewhere. And so that's in tandem with what we are saying, but we are not aware of any plan yet. Thirdly, you are saying that the SG was talking about money that was eaten and Jeanette was talking about money that was not given. Those are the things we are asking the party leader to rein in and call a meeting so that we can discuss. So that we can discuss it, not so much about history, because that milk was spilled already, but so much in terms of party cohesion moving forward as we go towards 2027. I think lastly is the question of whether we are calling and we support the call for an NDC or otherwise. I think our statement is clear. We are urging the party leader to call the necessary organs. NDC is the ultimate organ. It is possible to discuss things and resolve things even without calling an NDC. If therefore it becomes necessary to go there, we are urging our party leader to guide us on that way. But for now, it's not for us to take any position on whether it's the NDC, the Central Committee, or the NEC that should be discussing this. But they are all relevant party organs within our constitution, and all of you are aware of what the ODM constitution says.
The only thing I could add is that, and further to the questions that you have asked, is the issue of self-cannibalization. That it's very easy to point fingers at different people. There are those who will point fingers at the President William Samoei Ruto. There are people who will point fingers at retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. That's not the issue. The issue is to look inward. Our challenges are self-inflicted. We must come as a party and look inwardly and solve our issues internally and stop blaming other people. We are the ones inflicting harm upon ourselves. We are creating a lot of confusion with our membership. And in our statement, you notice that we have said that we are concerned about the curious emergence, concurrent and strategic emergence of small parties and entities in our hitherto strongholds. And in politics, there are no accidents or coincidences. So we are calling our party to be alert and be more inward looking and solve our issues through an internal spitting session, if need be. But the theatrics that we are doing here is not helpful, and it is unfortunate coming just 2 months after Baba has died. Can we not at least honor Baba and the memory of Baba with some decorum, with some decency, and even giving, just giving credence to the legacy that he held of tolerance and unity as a party. As a movement, we are really losing focus, and we need to refocus and get our ways back, and which is the way of Baba. Thank you.
Thank you.
By responding that we have said we don't want cannibalization. Answering you would be furthering cannibalization. So we are not. We are actually looking at an internal spitting session, and those are the kind of questions that we will be asking ourselves at those internal spitting sessions. So responding to you would mean that we are furthering that kind of situation. And I'll allow the deputy party chair to respond, but I think one of the things that we are saying is sometimes when you see different notes and we are talking at we come together, it doesn't mean that we don't have faith in our party leadership. we have confidence. But we are speaking beyond leadership. We are also speaking to our constituents, many of whom have actually called us and asked us to do this because they are concerned. So it's not just about speaking, it's not just about our concerns. It's about what the general membership of ODM, and I'm sure you've seen quite a number, even some of them going viral, that are concerned about what is going on, and they're telling us, talk to us, reassure us. So, but we do not want to reassure at this level. We want to also reassure at a higher level. And if we wait a little too late, and we are seeing different kinds of escalations as we have mentioned, we don't want to come back here later and talk that and say it's too late. So we really want to stem that. But we have confidence in our leadership, and we have confidence that they can address this through an internal spitting session.
Thank you. Hold on. Honorable Dege wants to respond to a weak question. Yeah. So,
raising a concern about how we relate with our structures in the party. And I just want to tell you, as we are seated here, we are elected members of parliament from our respective constituencies, and we are all elected members of ODM. We are not seated here as a party organ or any structure in the party. We have convened ourselves as concerned members of parliament from ODM. And if you can judge us from where we are coming from whatever is coming out, you'll agree with us that we have not taken any side, even if you follow us outside there. We are only concerned about meaningful unity of our party and how do we strengthen our party. We are not here to condemn our party leader, but we are here asking on behalf of those who elected us and those members of ODM who have also been calling us that you people are quiet and the party is dying. So we are telling them we are not ready to see the party dying. We are here and we are now calling upon our party leader, who is Senator Burudinga, within this new year to call party to order. We are ready to come together. If there are differences, we sort them out in our own in-house meeting, and we come out stronger as a party. We are not ready to lose this party. We are standing strong to make sure that this party progresses the way Raila was looking forward upon.
thank you. I think now we should